All right, we are live again. Just starting up, so anybody who is watching this video after the fact, you get to get a nice look at all my friends who came to join me for the story today. For now, I'm going to wait a few minutes for some people to join in, watch the video. I always appreciate comments on the video, so if you have watched it, whether you watch it live or whether you're watching it later on, please let me know what you thought about the story, how it sounded, if I'll adjust things if I need to. One of the things that I'll be doing today is, as you can tell, I'm pointing the camera down at some friends, and I'll be holding the book in front of the camera. If you prefer seeing me read the story, I'll do it that way too. So let me know in the comments what you think, which way you prefer to do it. As always, these videos get saved on our Mandel JCC Youth Sports and Rec Facebook page, so you can go back and watch them again later. I will say one thing about these stories is that after about a month or so, we will delete them to respect the copyright of the publishers. There are a bunch of publishers who have been very gracious during this time and expanded their permissions for people to do exactly what I'm doing, reading online. So I will, in honoring their rules, we'll delete these videos so that that doesn't replace somebody buying the book. So like I said, if you're watching, let me know that you're here. I'll give you a shout out. Oh, does that mean Lucas is watching? You know how many karate students I have named Lucas? I've had a lot of Lucases, have a lot of Logans. Give everybody just a couple more minutes, and then we'll get started. As you may notice, this is the... lost the connection for a moment. Hope I'm still with you. These are the same authors who wrote the book I did last week. The Good Egg. Hey, Eli and Avi, are you guys watching? Does that egg remind you of anybody? All right, well, let's get started. Remember, the videos are saved so you can go back and watch them anytime. I always like the artwork on the inside covers. This book is to Alyssa, William, and Olive from JJ, and for Allison from PO. The Good Egg. Oh, hello. I was just rescuing this cat. You know why? Because I'm a good egg. Wow. A very good egg. It's true. I do all kinds of good things, like I'll carry your groceries. I'll water your plants. I'll change your tires. I'll paint your house. If you need any help whatsoever, I'm your egg. I've always been a good egg. It's been this way from the start, even in my earliest days. Back at the store. There were a dozen of us living together under one recycled roof. There was Meg and Peg and Greg and Clegg and Shell and Shelley and Sheldon and Shelby and Egbert and Frank and other Frank. The other 11 eggs weren't on their best behavior. They weren't exactly good. They ignored their bedtime. They only ate sugary cereal. They threw tantrums. They cried for no reason. They broke their stuff on purpose. Sheesh. Meanwhile, I tried to take charge. I tried to fix their bad behavior. I tried to keep the peace because I was a good egg. A very good egg. Nobody seemed to care, though. Every night, I was exhausted. My head felt scrambled. Then, one fateful morning, I noticed some cracks in my shell. Yikes! They were everywhere. My doctor said it was from all the pressure I was putting on myself. The pressure of making sure everybody was as good as me. I was cracking up, literally. Something had to change. I'd had enough. I told Meg and Peg and Greg and Clegg and Shell and Shelley and Sheldon and Shelby and Egbert and Frank and other Frank I was leaving. I can't be the only good egg in a bad carton, I said. Blah, 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 they replied. I left that night. I wandered from town to town. The hours became days. The days became weeks. I lost track of time. I was alone. Out there on the road, under the stars, I really tried to focus on myself and what I needed. I took walks. I read books. I floated in the river. I wrote in my journal. I found simple moments to be quiet. I breathed in. I breathed out. I even started painting. For once, I found time for me. And guess what? Little by little, the cracks in my shell started to heal. My head no longer felt scrambled. I started to feel like myself again. He looks pretty peaceful. So, I made a big decision. I'm returning to my old carton and my friends. Besides, I'm kind of lonely out here. This time, I know what I need to do. I'll try not to worry so much. I'll be good to my fellow eggs while also being good to myself. Here we go. Everybody missed me. I missed them too. Hello, Meg. Howdy, Peg. Hey, Greg. Greetings, Clegg. What's up, Shell? Aloha, Shelly. Heyo, Sheldon. Hi, Shelby. Good day, Egbert. What's happening, Frank? Howdy do, other Frank. Sure, every once in a while, somebody's still a little bit bad, but it's not like before. Here's what I realized. The other eggs aren't perfect, and I don't have to be either. I'm okay with that. Yep, the old carton is back together. We're a solid dozen again. It's good to be home. The end. Well, thanks everybody for listening to that story. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll do some more next week. Actually, I'll do another one on Wednesday. I hope you had a great time. Remember, you can read this or hear this story again just by going to our Facebook page and going to the video section, and you can find this and the other stories I've done. But in the meantime, you have a great day, and I'll see you all next time.